If you've ever launched a Steam game and it opened in the wrong display mode, whether that's windowed, full screen, or borderless, this video is going to help. Today I'm showing you the easiest ways to start Steam games in windowed or full screen mode, and the best part is that these methods work for most games without any complicated setup. We'll cover Steam launch options, quick keyboard shortcuts, and the in-game settings menu, so you can choose the method that works best for your game. If this video helps, please hit the like button and subscribe for more simple gaming tutorials. Let's get into it. The first and most recommended method is using Steam launch options. This is the best choice because it tells the game how to start before the graphics engine fully loads, which makes it very reliable. To begin, open Steam and go to your library. Find the game you want to change, then right-click the game title and select Properties. In the Properties window, click the General tab if it isn't already open. At the bottom, you'll see a text box labeled Launch Options. This is where you can type a command to force the game into a specific display mode. If you want the game to start in windowed mode, type -windowed or -window. Some games respond better to one command than the other, so if the first one doesn't work, try the second. If you want full screen mode instead, type -full screen or -full. And if you want borderless windowed mode, which is great for smoother alt tabbing and a more modern feel, type -o border -windowed. Once you've entered the command, just close the properties window and launch the game normally. Steam will apply that setting the next time the game starts. Now, if the game is already running and you want to switch display modes instantly, there are a couple of keyboard shortcuts you can try. The most universal one is Alt and Enter. In most modern games, this toggles between full screen and windowed mode right away. It's a quick fix and often the fastest thing to test if the game opens in the wrong mode. Another shortcut that works in some indie games or certain applications is F11. This can toggle full screen on and off depending on how the game is built. These shortcuts are easy to remember and they're worth trying before you dig deeper into the settings. If launch options and keyboard shortcuts don't solve it, the next place to check is the game's own settings menu. This is the most common method in many games, especially newer ones. Start the game through Steam, then open the main menu and go to Settings or Options. From there, look for a tab called Video, Display or Graphics. Inside that section, search for a setting labeled Display Mode, Window Mode, or something similar. When you find it, you should see choices like Full Screen, Windowed, or Borderless Windowed. Select the mode you want, then click Apply or OK to save the change. Some games may ask you to confirm the new display setting, so make sure you accept it before exiting the menu. If you are trying to improve performance, full screen can sometimes give you the cleanest experience. If you want easier multitasking, windowed mode may be better. And if you want a balance between the two, borderless windowed is often the most convenient option because it looks like full screen but behaves more like a window. That makes it a great choice for streamers, multitaskers, and players who alt-tab often. If one method doesn't work, don't worry. Different games handle display modes differently and sometimes a game will ignore one command but respond to another. That's why it's a good idea to try launch options first, then shortcuts, then the in-game menu. In most cases, one of these methods will fix the problem quickly, and that's it. You now know how to start Steam games in windowed, full screen, or borderless windowed mode using Steam launch options, keyboard shortcuts, and in-game settings. If this video helped you out, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.